Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and a wealth foretold. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country.
Thank you. Warami Miriga. Hello friends and Nalawa, welcome. I belong to one of the local families, the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. Wish to firstly pay my respects to the country and its people, acknowledging that we meet today in Wallamata, place of the snapper fish, and the ancestral homelands of the Wallamedical clan. I'd also like to thank the university for their invitation to come and join you for the acknowledgement of country. The acknowledgement is important for our people and shapes us, I believe, as a nation that values very much justice and respect. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the Burruburungal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Bulungai, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families joined them, seeking refuge during the brutal displacement of Aboriginal people throughout the 1800s, really. And the place soon became known as Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in more traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community. And you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly live well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook first arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They made their shelter from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families without excessive tilling or clearing of the earth. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. Armies were unheard of, as were forts, jails, or even fences. People then cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they have done here in Wallamata for the past 30,000 years. So please consider this is not an ideal yet to be achieved or a vision to be strived for. This is normal life for people for the longest time, and not that long ago either. And there's no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people, and there is still much magic in the world, I like to believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the planet. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us where you can, and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you. Have a wonderful day and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you.
I am pleased to introduce Chancellor of Macquarie University, Dr. Martin Parkinson, AC.
Thank you, Chris. Again, I've said it to you many times, but I'll say it yet again. You do us a great honour by participating in our graduation ceremony. So thank you again for all you do for the university. Acknowledging country, ladies and gentlemen, in the form that we've just heard from Chris, is a reminder of the long history of the land on which we meet, of its custodians, the Darug people, and of the charge that they've given to us to use this land well for teaching, learning and discovery. So I'd like to add my acknowledgement to Chris's welcome. Biawu Buju Walamatagal Urian Nurian. Niaya Yurabarang Gi Nurian. Biawu Gulbanga Kununigang Yura Gurgal Yagu. Unimawu Gulbanga Darug Yura Budri Gumawa. Sorry, Chris. Gu Muruwa. One day I will get the pronunciation much better. Ladies and gentlemen, what I just mangled but tried to say was that I speak well of the Walamatagal people of the Darug Nation, the people who belong to this country. I pay my respects to their elders past and present, and I walk with and respect the Darug people in good spirit. I hope it's a sentiment that is shared with everybody here today. Let me start by welcoming each and every one of you in this room here to the Macquarie University Walamatagal campus. Most importantly though, I want to extend a warm welcome and a very hearty congratulations to our graduates meeting here today in this magnificent occasion of celebration. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires determination and perseverance, hard work and dedication to purpose. Each and every one of you should feel very proud of your accomplishments, and I can assure you that the university is proud of everything that you've accomplished. Many of you are fortunate enough to be here in the company of family and friends. For others of you, that will have not been possible. But for all of you, even in the most challenging moments of the study, these people, your family, your friends, your community, will have made the journey easier. So to all the family and friends of our graduates, a warm welcome to Macquarie University. We have a number of small children in the audience, maybe even a baby or two, and I want everybody to know that they are especially welcome. We take the view here that we don't expect young children to stay quiet or to sit still through the length of a graduation ceremony. And we believe that all celebrations are enhanced by the presence of children. So if they run around, they have a great time, they have much commotion as they wish, and it's a part of what we think makes this a very special day. They're also our prospective students, so I don't want to put them off. To our graduating students, the support you've received is a reminder that while our individual efforts are very important, much of what we will achieve in our lives will happen because we support one another, because we work together, because we live together as community. In short, we truly are stronger together. It's important to maintain this commitment to mutual support, especially in times of great turbulence. Every generation thinks that they live in a time that is particularly complex, but there's no doubt in my mind that today we confront a remarkable environment, probably the most challenging in 3/4 of a century. How we as individuals, communities and countries navigate these challenges will be central to our shared prospects for peace and prosperity wherever we live. For our graduates, I hope that your education experience has strengthened your sense of the importance of working together for the betterment of our communities, our nations and our world. As you go out into the world, having become graduates of Macquarie University, your lives will get busy with the minutiae of life, your jobs, your relationships, your families and so on. But I'd encourage you to hold on to a few thoughts and ask yourself occasionally, how can I help navigate through these times of turbulence? What is my responsibility as a graduate and a scholar to create a better world? How can I and all of my friends engage in dialogue as members of the Australian community or as members of communities of other countries or indeed as members of the global community? Respectful engagement and constructive dialogue are central to solving every one of the big problems that we face. So I'd urge you to draw on the skills and experiences you've gained here at Macquarie and through your entire education journey to participate fully in those discussions. As Chris said, we must all be willing to share our skills and knowledge to bring our expertise to the table. We must also be prepared to continue to intellectually grow, to be good listeners, to learn from others, and to respect a diversity of views. I encourage you, as graduates, to be lifelong learners, to remain curious. After all, as Mark Twain said, and I quote, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. In short, be optimistic, seek challenges and take calculated risks. Accept that there will be differences of opinion. These are inevitable, even amongst people who share similar motivation. Acknowledge that and commit yourself to working for the overall good. But to do that, you'll need strength. As the great African-American writer and Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison told another university gathering in 1996, and I quote, "Service to the individual, to the government, to the world requires unwavering commitment to intellectual freedom." I'll leave that thought with you, intellectual freedom. To virtues being debased already by apathy or mindless rage, virtues of integrity, honour, faith, selflessness and courage. These are wonderful words, but hopefully they are more than words. Hopefully they can be something that you'll carry with you and reflect upon as you go forward in life. Now soon, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be my honour to confer the degrees on you, the graduates, and to welcome your friends and family into the ranks of Macquarie University community. First, however, it's my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Dr. Andrew Hirshhorn. Dr. Andrew Hirshhorn is the Director of Allied Health here at Macquarie. Macquarie Health is the university's academic health sciences centre. Andrew has 25 years' experience as a physiotherapist, working in clinical, combined clinical and research and leadership roles across a number of private and public hospitals and practices in New South Wales. Andrew undertook his PhD at Griffith University, where he investigated physiotherapy and exercise prescription following cardiac surgery, and his postdoctoral translational research fellow with the National Health and Medical Research Council explored strategies to improve the uptake of healthcare services by men with prostate cancer. His current area of clinical and research focus is in the clinical standardisation, particularly for patients having elective surgical procedures. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Dr. Andrew Horshorn to deliver the occasional address for this graduation ceremony. Please join me in welcoming Andrew.
Thank you, Chancellor, for your introduction, and thank you also to the members of the faculty, staff, graduates and guests for the honour of giving this address today. Could I also please add my acknowledgement of the Wallumattagal clan of the Darug Nation for their ongoing custodianship of the beautiful land on which we're gathered today, where we have the privilege and pleasure of working, studying and celebrating, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. My son graduated from high school this time last week, which is a proud moment for him and for our family. Of course, unlike yourselves, he still has the unenviable task of the HSC exams ahead. But it was a wonderful celebration of achievement for him and for his peers, marking the transition from one phase of education to the next, which might possibly be a tertiary degree or indeed something else. He, as I, have had a privilege to be part of a tradition of university graduates going back 5 generations across Australia, Eastern Europe and also Asia. My older brother is the Hirshhorn family's keeper of our university degree testamers, which are framed and hung chronologically along a corridor of his home. It's a corridor that's affectionately known within our family as the Wall of Pain. There is a shared sense of pride, however, in that family legacy, and the acknowledgement that formal academic learning is valuable and to be sought and treasured. While many of you here will have similar family traditions of university education, some of you may be the first of your family to successfully obtain a university degree. In particular today, I would like to offer my sincere congratulations to you, and may your accomplishments stand as an inspiration to future generations. Talking to my wider family, it is apparent that no one has a distinct memory of the address or speaker at their graduation. To be fair, for most of us, these graduations are now some time ago. What we do all remember well, though, are the associated gatherings with family, friends, fellow students and supervisors, which is possibly a reflection of the relative importance of the various elements of today's events. Nonetheless, I'll indulge in a few observations from my own career and professional experiences that I hope may be of some interest in your postgraduate journeys. The 3 themes I'll reflect on are transition, translation, and transformation. Now, my experiences are largely in the field of healthcare, but perhaps these themes do transcend professional boundaries. Graduation, by definition, indicates successful completion, and for you today, that's completion of a formal degree and course of study. But graduation also implies a movement along a scale, a transition to a next phase. For many of you, that initial transition may be already well considered or even commenced. It may be to work in clinical practice, to further postgraduate coursework, to a research program or similar. This is a wonderful position to be in. For others of you, this transition may be less well defined, and that is also a good position. I certainly had a plan for where my career would head after my undergraduate degree. The plan was to become the physiotherapist for the Olympic team. My plan failed, and quickly, and undoubtedly our Olympians are all the better for that. It is admirable to have unerring focus on a single vision of your career and to achieve great success with that vision. At my son's high school graduation speech, the keynote speaker gave some wise advice, which I'll paraphrase, which was to work to find that one thing that fascinates you and then really go hard at it. I would also strongly counsel reaching for opportunity in these times of life and career transition. Be curious about the elements that are adjacent to your chosen path, and also the varied paths taken by your peers, which may be research, which may be teaching, could be policy, business, and so forth. Find supervisors or mentors who will guide and challenge you in new areas. Explore different professional avenues. Not all of these will lead directly to your initial goal. Your vision of your career may change. You will, however, almost certainly gain a more comprehensive overview of how your career and work intersects and impacts those of others and the broader health system, and that in and of itself can bring opportunity. The second theme I'll touch on is translation. Now, I'm proud of my own, and it's admittedly fairly niche, PhD work, but the most impactful stage of my research career, and possibly my career overall, was not at all about my own discoveries, but rather working to ensure that others' research was translated into clinical practice, in that case to improve men's access to healthcare services. It is an adage that's often and perhaps overstated, but it's said that new research can take as much as 17 years to become common clinical practice. Certainly in my undergraduate physiotherapy degree, I was taught practices that long ago should have been consigned to the scrap heap, and yet still persist. Also, many of the most effective interventions of my colleagues have arisen in recent times. As graduates, I would suggest you have a responsibility to not only put your new academy, be it research or learning, into practice, but also to translate that learning. Teach your more experienced colleagues. Question and replace, when required, established practice and systems. You will have far greater impact to the benefit of our people, our patients, and our communities. And of course, it will not be long before you too are working with younger and more recently graduated colleagues. Translation requires being open-minded to the new evidence and learnings that they will also bring to bear. Which brings me to my third and final theme, that of transformation. The healthcare sector, like the university sector and many other sectors of work and endeavour, is undergoing a period of rapid transformation. Witness, as two examples, the recent advances in large language models and artificial intelligence, with the promise of revolutionising some elements of healthcare. Also the extraordinary field of personalised medicine and immunotherapies for the treatment of cancer. We have shown in the last few years how quickly we can successfully respond by transforming healthcare delivery in response to crises. Macquarie University's investment in an RNA research and pilot manufacturing facility right here at Wallamadagal flows directly from the extraordinary global work on vaccine development in response to COVID. Another great local example of transformative healthcare is Macquarie University, or MQ Health's MindSpot program, which has delivered free digital and telehealth psychological care to over 250,000 Australians. Inevitably, there will be future unexpected challenges in healthcare, be they pandemics and/or related to altering climate, political instability, and so on. You will have the great privilege and responsibility of guiding the transformation of healthcare to meet these challenges. Finally, my belief is that the most rewarding element of the healthcare sciences is that they are human sciences with direct and immediate impact on people's lives. Irrespective of the transformation of the healthcare sector, it will always require people and systems dedicated to service. You, as graduates of a university also dedicated to service and community, are well positioned for a meaningful and fulfilling career and life, irrespective of your specific chosen path. Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, thank you for the opportunity to speak today. Once again, can I offer my congratulations on your extraordinary achievement. My congratulations too to all those who have supported you in that achievement. I look forward very much to working alongside and learning from all of you in your future endeavours. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Unlike you, I'm, like some of you, first in family to have gone to university. So I don't have a wall of pain, but I do have the scars of pain. Colleagues, listening to Andrew, I couldn't help but think that one of the things he was saying to you was that when you get up in the morning and look in a mirror, you're looking at a leader. You're looking at a leader. So how do you want to lead? Where do you want to lead? And what impact do you want your leadership to leave behind? And I think Andrew's 3 T's, not quite as sexy as the Australian Treasury's 3 Ps, but the 3 T's of transition, translation and transformation really are a great framework to use to think about what's ahead of you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who have complied with the university's requirements for such awards. So I'll now call on our Acting Registrar, Professor Taryn Jones, to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for these awards.
Thank you, Chancellor. Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees to which they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. I now call on Professor Catherine Dean, Deputy Dean, Education and Employability at the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, to present the graduates. Professor Dean.
Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, which contains 2 schools, the Macquarie Medical School and the School of Psychological Sciences, and 3 departments, chiropractic, health sciences and linguistics, as well as a research institute, the Australian Institute of Health Innovation. The university also hosts the Wilcock Institute of Medical Research, which is the world's leading respiratory and sleep centre. The Wilcock Institute is a key faculty partner. The faculty is a core component of the Macquarie University Health Sciences Centre, which is a unique academic health enterprise in Australia, as Macquarie is the only university that integrates its learning and research with clinical practice here on campus at our own health service called MQ Health. MQ Health provides the opportunity for students enrolled within the faculty to learn or undertake research in an environment where real clinical practice is occurring. The faculty is proud of the way it integrates its learning and its health and medical research with patient care, captured by the purpose of MQ Health in 3 words: heal, learn, discover. Chancellor, in research, the faculty has particular strengths in neurosciences, cancer, clinical trials, psychological sciences, spinal pain and health systems research. Students in the faculty are studying one of 9 undergraduate degrees or a larger number of postgraduate coursework or research degrees. These include our graduate entry degrees, the Doctor of Medicine, the Doctor of Physiotherapy, Masters of Chiropractic, Master of Public Health, the Master of Research and our premium research degree, the Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, whom you have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Chiropractic Science, Farima Ahmadidzai. Tan Hao Hin. Christine Lau. Casey Pratt. Tersha Yam. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Clinical Science, Asahai Al-Shami. Ahmed Bardot, recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Olivia Bell. Shakila Kowallo. Ali El Oman, recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Nicole Farquharson. Jasmine Kaur Guerra. Eli Gurman. Harrison Hal-Duluth, recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Lachlan Halim. Jared Hogan. Jacinta James. Mohammed Amin Khan. Talia Lewis. Nairanjana Manu Suru Pillai. Lauren Marsh. Emily McNaught. Nikita. Nikita Mihas. Harrison Mortlock. Leonie Dosowski. Jonathan Nye, recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Mahadi Kamba Ali. Darian Henrietta Carla Corderio. Ivana. Ivana Sharia. Sanskriti Shrestha. Shalvi Khan Shukla, recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Swan Shea. Kelly Slater. Aldid Syed. Cameron Todd. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Human Sciences, Chloe Bunnett. Dominic Borovich. Kayla Georgiklis. Adele Layton-Jones. Lara Lombondo. Chung Yi Doreen Mock. Dean Silopatis. Shivali Ram. Isaac Riggs. Jack Rowland, recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Jason Smart. Alexander Sofronic. Yvette Faye Strungnall. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Physiotherapy, Ambrose Adelaide. Arika Jack. Alice Ben. Rahul Bhatnagar. Ming Shu Bi. James Booth. Kayleen Brady. Bradley. Sarah Marie Brighton Hall. Yuju Chen. Nadia Coburn. Jacob Cracknell. Lachlan Cranefield. Brittany Curtis, recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Tamar Dalton. Timothy DeCrone. Jared Dodds. Grace Forbes. Florence Fung. Nicholas Holgate. James Humphrey. Takara Inukai. Jordan Okimoros. Kevin Kim. Samantha Kiraz. Cheryl Kumar. Martin Law. Jason Lee. Joshua McDougall. Lauren McGiffin. Michaela Matusas. Jessica McKiley. Daniela Medreska. Trong An Nguyen. Ellen Papa Dimitru. Galen Pengalis. Jack Pickering. Gokul Pisari. Andrew Plant. Mortaza Kamba Ali. Arnold Rajan. Ali Reza Ranzani. Simon William Rodolfi. Kieran Richardson. Niklas Richter. Kira Celine Rogers. Zayan Zafik. Caitlin Sampson. Hapgo Shishon. Callum Smith. Annika Stanton. Dylan Stojczewski. Nathan Stubbs. Justin Toe. Jangip Detour. Irene Schwab. Mitiajo. Ashley Yee. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Chiropractic. William Chow. John Foley. Rayma Gandalillo. Marley Ho. Marco Capusta. Eun Sik Kim. Francie Kim. Alice Lyell. Shiva Murthy. Daniel Nguyen. Henry Nguyen. Pham Nguyen. Kevin Park. Terry Rowe. Jacob Ryan. Jisoo Shin. Julian Tauk. Alex Yitakyik. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Public Health. Undo Delay Bayara. Marina Belial. Pooja Gamaray. Edwin Hussainani. Marina Duquera Santiago. Magina Casey. Rashmi Lamachani. Nandita Mandal. Snehal Pordell. Brooke Slater Nagy. Chancellor, a higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of research in which the defining characteristic is research. The Master of Public Health Research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is competency in its applied public health research. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Masters of Public Health Research. Nicholas Allen, for a thesis entitled Developing a Workplace Physical Activity Intervention, a pilot study evaluating the feasibility of exercise snacks at work. Neha Nafis Khatri for a thesis entitled Digital Support and Role of General Practitioners in Patients' Perioperative Needs. Felicia Krebs for a thesis entitled Healthcare Use and Health Outcomes of Young People with Intellectual Disabilities in New South Wales, Australia. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of a research-based coursework, postgraduate research training and a major research project. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words in preparation for a doctoral degree. I present graduates admitted to the Master of Research. Shohab Alim for a thesis entitled Neuronal Agents to Develop CNS Central Nervous System Therapeutics. Takutswa Shavasway for a thesis entitled The Role of TPD-43 in AD. Alex Johnson for a thesis entitled Investigating Metabolic Dysfunction in Motor Neuron Disease. Madison Kane for a thesis entitled Understanding Oligodendroglial Dysfunction in Neurodegenerative Diseases. Laurie Lewis for a thesis entitled Body Composition and Chemotherapy Toxicities in Women Undergoing Treatment for Breast Cancer. Sasha McCulloch for a thesis entitled Investigating the Acceptability, Suitability and Feasibility of Exercise for Managing Chronic Orthostatic Intolerance in Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome. Gabriella Elise Parella for a thesis entitled Investigating the Impact of Demyelination on Chronic Neurodegeneration, Insights from the Visual Pathway Model. Kim Toya for a thesis entitled Women's Experience of Managing Pre-Existing Lymphedema During Pregnancy and the Early Postnatal Period. Selena Zhang for a thesis entitled Protax for TPD43 Degradation, a Viable Therapeutic Strategy for ALS. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality, shown either by discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Owen Doyle for a thesis entitled Bridging the Gap, Lab-to-Field Integration of Running Biomechanics, Wearable Sensors and Gait Retraining. Dr. Syed Hanef for a thesis entitled Exploring Cannabinoid Receptors in Humans and Zebrafish Through the Lens of Molecular Pharmacology. Dr. Matthew Leslie for a thesis entitled Exploring the Dysregulation of Fibroblasts During Emphysema and Their Treatment by Nitrofurantoin. Dr. Young Liu for a thesis entitled Nanobiomedical Engineering Strategies for Aging-Associated Brain Diseases Therapy. Dr. Natasha Pekovi awarded the Vice-Chancellor's commendation for a thesis entitled Preventing Low Back Pain Reoccurrence. Dr. Natalia Razalin for a thesis entitled A Framework of Built Environment, Design Knowledge Supportive of Resilient Internal Logistics in Hospitals. The degree was jointly supervised with the Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul under a Cochatel PhD agreement. Dr. Brenton Sanderson awarded the Vice-Chancellor's commendation for a thesis entitled Role of Decision Support and Health Informatics in Massive Transfusions for Critical Bleeding to Improve Patient Outcomes. Dr. Fatimiz Shabani for a thesis entitled Measurement of Blood Pressure by Video-Based Photofluoroscopy. Dr. Mary Simons for a thesis entitled Integrated EBM and SDM Training for Junior Doctors, a mixed method investigation of successes and challenges. Dr. Hannah Sardal for a thesis entitled Proteomic and Molecular Investigations into the Diagnosis and Progression of Motor Neuron Disease by the Identification of Biomarkers Found in Plasma. Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentations of graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences.
Chancellor, I now call on Jordan Iokomaris, who graduated with a Doctor of Physiotherapy, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Jordan.
Good afternoon, Chancellor, members of the university, family, friends and fellow graduates. It's very much an honour for me to speak on such a special day for everyone here and share a little bit about my own experience. Over the course of the last 3 years, a few of us have completed our Doctor of Physiotherapy, like myself, and we've faced unique challenges. From the beginning, starting during COVID in the middle of 2021, learning the fundamentals of physiotherapy, to the end where we completed and presented our research projects, we all faced unique challenges. From the beginning, my biggest challenge was being the first visually impaired physiotherapy student to complete a postgraduate degree in New South Wales. This included bigger challenges as well. Lectures often took me 2 to 3 times longer than my peers, and when doing speeches and webinars, kind of like today, I can't really use a script or read off palm cards. So everything comes from memory, basically. Along with that, there are also other challenges. I had to put in extra time and effort going through my degree with my teaching staff to be able to construct the degree in an accessible way. Not just for vision impaired physios of the future, but for people with any sort of disability going into the future of physiotherapy, of the Doctor of Physiotherapy here at Macquarie, but also every other degree. This also included troubleshooting and trying to predict issues that would come up on placements during practice sim labs and also during tutorials, and coming up with solutions on how to fix it. And of course, there was always the big logistical issue. Coming to university, going to placements, sometimes doing all that in the same week and day is also quite a big difficulty. The best example I have of these challenges was in our 4th semester. Over the course of that semester, we had assignments, lectures and tutorials, commonly all on the same day, accompanied by 2 simultaneously running placements and volunteer hours that we had to complete. These would often go week to week, and we pretty much had an assignment due every week, and quite a massive one at that. So our common day looked like rock up to uni in the morning for basically the hours of schooling for most kids, from 9 till 3 or 8 till 3, then head off to sports placement, go do a training session, come home, sleep, wake up the next morning, and then pretty much go to another placement site or try to prep for our next classes. This kind of schedule is pretty busy, and it doesn't really leave much time for work or recreational activities. So there's a lot of sacrifice. And I think if I look over across all the graduates here, the biggest thing I think if I asked everyone today how to succeed in this sort of postgraduate format, is to give a little bit of sacrifice. So from that, I'd like to thank a lot of the family and friends here today, and partners as well. Everyone here every graduate here today has experienced plenty. And it's because of your support and your help that we were able to graduate today, and that's why we are all here to accept our awards. For all the things you do, listening to our practice speeches, reading our assignments, giving us some proofreading and advice, letting us practice our manual skills for some of us, even if you don't really want us to. And also for everyone who's kept the roof over some of our heads while we couldn't work and helped us out with food and rent. To my fellow graduates, I honestly, truly believe that I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for a lot of you. The help and support you've all given me over the course of this degree is like nothing I've ever had before at university. And it's a testament to Macquarie University as a whole and how we do things here. From studying together, letting us practice skills on each other, prepping for exams, conferring about difficult cases we've had on placement, it's all of those little things that helped us get through together. And it's a testament to all of you of how well you've done. For most of us, today marks the end of our journey in university. For some of us, we keep going, and congratulations for those of you who are doing that. You're a better person than me. But this also signifies a close to this chapter of our lives. So for a lot of us, the next step is to go into healthcare. And we're the next generation of healthcare practitioners. We are ready to face new challenges and figure out how we can best represent not just Macquarie University, but ourselves in making life better for so many more people. So I'd like to finish off just by extending my congratulations once again to all of you. You all deserve to be here, and you should be extremely proud of what you've been able to achieve. And hopefully you'll have a great celebration with your family and friends and partners today. Thank you.
You're all very wonderful and special people, but I'd been warned that Jordan was something out of the box. So Jordan, can I just say that was inspirational. Thank you very much. And for those students who will come along after you that have various forms of disability, they will find an easier pathway because of the effort that you, his friends and supporters and family, have put in to break down those brick walls. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking Jordan.
scusate mancano le parole. Io sono, tu sei qui con me, con me. Tu mia donna, tu sei qui con me. Io sono, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Paesi che io l'ho mai, non esistono più. Adesso si vivrò con te, partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. Time to say goodbye. Paesi che io lo mai, non esistono più. Adesso si vivrò con te, partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più.
Distinguished guests, please join me in expressing our appreciation to Angela Brewer for that superb performance. Angela is the founder and artistic director of Coast Opera Australia and performs at graduation events on a regular basis for us, and we're lucky to be able to have someone for such fantastic artistic talent spend time with us. So thank you very much. Speaking of fantastic artistic talent, let me thank our musicians on the organ, the wonderful Heather Mowen-Boyd. And on the Chinese transverse flute, the wonderful Dr. Chai Chengning. Let me also take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives of our alumni community, if they'd like to stand. Every graduation, members of our alumni community generously offer their time and assistance to ensure the day runs smoothly so that all of you can enjoy the celebration. And finally, let me thank our technical staff who ensure that proceedings can be seen and heard, not just for all of you here today, but for those watching the events on live stream. So please, thank you. Graduates, this ceremony is a rite of passage, but not, I hope, the end of your connection to Macquarie University. You are now part of our family of alumni, a group of more than 234,000 people living in over 150 countries. We will keep in touch with you, and hopefully you with us, through the alumni program. Make sure you do, when you can, come back to campus, attend alumni events, perhaps even undertake more study. Most importantly though, remember the responsibilities that you now have as graduates. Continue the hard work that has brought you this far. Set demanding goals for yourself, goals to better your community. Retain your curiosity, pursue your dreams, and remember the people who helped you along the way. Some of those people are here, and I'm going to acknowledge them, their support on your behalf. But graduates, as is traditional at these ceremonies, I'd like you to please now stand and turn to the people next to and behind you, and please join me in giving them a round of applause as thanks for everything they've done to help you. Now please turn back to the front and remain standing. Here on the dais with me are representatives of our academic staff, the people who've taught you and walked with you to get to where you are today. I'd ask you to join with me in giving them a vote of thanks as well. Finally, turn to one another and give yourselves a massive round of applause because you deserve it. Please, graduates, be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates of Macquarie University, on behalf of the staff and the faculty of the university and of all of our continuing students, I again offer you my warmest congratulations. For all of us here today, family and friends, I thank you on behalf of the entire Macquarie community and in particular your graduates. I'm now going to invite our newest graduates and their families and friends to please join us out on the portico through these doors along the side here, where there'll be some refreshments available. I'm going to invite you all as well to wander around and enjoy our beautiful campus. I hope it'll retain a special place in your memories in the years ahead. I'd now like to ask the audience to stand, please, and remain standing while the official party and our graduates depart the hall. Thank you very much.